Oriol, first of all, how frustrating was it not to be involved at Norwich on Saturday and try and help the team start 2016 with a win?
Obviously, you want to be there every game and you want to help the team any chance you can. But I was banned, I had 5 yellow cards, so I had to be out that game. Tried to help them from outside during the week, training hard, doing my job properly. And sadly we couldn't win, but we have to carry on.
How disappointing is that we've not been able to build on that Arsenal win, that brilliant Arsenal win on Boxing Day?
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because we showed and we proved that we can play in a big level and we can do great things. But we have to do it every game, not only against Arsenal and then not doing the same things next game. So we have to do the same as we did against Arsenal, and I think that's the thing that the team needs to do every game, and the mentality, the way we work, the way we played during the whole game.
It's about that consistency, isn't it? And I think that's a key word that Ronald has used over his time at the club, is making sure we're at a consistent level, and that showed how good we can be.
Yeah, and I think that's what gives you the strength to be in a good position during the whole season. If you can keep with that consistency during 2 or 3 months or even longer, that will give you a lot of points and that will give you a lot of confidence. So we have to make sure we do the right things every game, just not one game and then the other not. I think we are trying to do our best every game, but we can push ourselves a bit harder.
That Norwich game saw Victor receive a red card, which means he's going to miss the next 2 matches. Does that present an opportunity for you, perhaps, to come in and really try and cement your place in this team?
Yeah, any chance is important, and for a player we have to take it and seriously, and we have to try to do our best in every game. We'll see what we're going to end up playing in his place, but whoever it is, I think we're going to try to do our best, try to go through the next round, show that we can be there to play and to be involved every game. But mainly we have to win and we have to go through.
Yeah, for you, does it change a little bit during the week knowing that Victor can't play on Saturday? Once you knew that, did it change anything? Do you have to work harder in training just to catch the manager's eye, to make sure that available spot is yours?
For me, my mentality is always to work hard. It doesn't change anything. If I play, if I don't play, I will keep the way I'm training, the way I'm doing things every week. So obviously, you have to work hard. You have to do the right things every training session. But that's the same as I did last week. So I don't think something's going to change this week. So I will carry on doing the same.
You featured quite a lot during December. Did this weekend, perhaps not being involved, just give you that chance to rest and recover and make sure you're ready to go again?
Yeah. Of course, once you are not playing, you have to make sure you are ready for the next game and your legs are a bit more relaxed, a bit more ready for the next games. So it's something good, something I have to take it and be ready for the next game.
And it is, of course, the FA Cup on Saturday. It always brings a bit of a spark, doesn't it? A bit of magic, this competition.
Yeah, it's a competition that everyone loves, fans love, and players will like to play because it gives you, I think, a lot of chances to go through only one game. You know, you can beat anyone, even if it's from the best team to the worst. You have to make sure you do the right things because it's very difficult. You can make one silly mistake and being chasing the game during the whole 90 minutes. So it's very important to win, it's very important to go through, but we have to know that it's not going to be easy, and this competition is very hard for everyone.
You've got some experience of this competition as well, some good experience from your first year in England.
Yeah, in Chelsea I could win with my first season with Chelsea, so it was very good. It was a great experience, and I could see how happy the fans were in that moment winning the competition. So hopefully we can go through, hopefully we can do a great competition and being there in the final or fighting for the title.
It's a tough game though, isn't it, in the 3rd round against Crystal Palace?
Yeah, it's going to be tough, as I said before, but one game gives you the opportunity to go through against anyone. We proved that we can win any team in this league in England, so we just have to work very hard to get this win.
What can you take from the game against them back in December? It was a defeat at Selhurst Park, but it was a very even game for most of it, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I think an equal game. Anyone could have won that game, but they took it. They took the chance that they had, and after that we couldn't score. We had I think 2 or 3 good chances. I remember the last one from Shane Long was very good, but that's football. We have to make sure when we get there we score. When we create the chances we kill the game, because in the last games that hasn't happened, and we have to learn from that. But apart from that, doing our job, working hard as we do every game, I'm sure we will go through.
The fact it's the FA Cup, is it a good distraction this weekend to just take our minds off the league and what's been a disappointing run in the league and focus on a new competition?
Maybe yes, but it's the same thing as the league. We have to win. And the main thing from ourselves is to win every game, and we're just thinking of that, nothing else.
And it's a big week coming up as well. I know the focus will only be on Crystal Palace, but it's 3 home games in the space of 7 days. Just how important is this week going to be for the club?
Yeah. Hopefully it gives us the strength to finish the season in a good way. I think 3 games in a row at home will be very good for us. With the supporters next to us, will help us a lot. So I'm sure we will get 3 good games and hopefully 3 good wins.
Just how important will the supporters be over this next 7 days?
I'm sure they will be very important, because they have been always there supporting us, helping us in any moment, so that's very important. And when you are struggling to win games, that's needed, and that will be needed, and that will be very important for us. So these 3 games, I'm sure we'll be all together, we'll work together, and we'll get what we want.